Hello everybody and welcome on this very special episode of 4-Track Friday. Today we're going to make another lo-fi 4-track recording. This is a 4-track recorder, a Yamaha. Today we're going to do the track I Wish I Could Be Happy by this very good band. Tremendous band. It is a little band called Regional Anthem. And I've been following these guys since early 2014, I guess, just before the release of their Emotionally Unavailable record. Alright, we're going to do a lo-fi recording. You have to understand I'm a very mediocre guitar player, very mediocre musician. Only 4 tracks, these 4. It has a tape, it records on a tape. On a 4-track recorder like this, you can record the left or right, the A side and the B side all at once. For this track we're going to do it like this, so we have 4 tracks and we're going to do the left, right and the middle, and the left will be the left guitar, right will be the right guitar, and in the middle we will place the vocals, the solo guitar, the drums and the bass. So that's a lot more than 4 tracks. And the drums in this case are 3 tracks because there is a bass drum, an overhead and a snare. And the vocals are 3 tracks as well, main vocals, backup vocals and maybe some second backings, I don't know. 3 tracks from this one, 3 tracks from this one, the bass guitar and 3 guitar tracks. So that makes 10 tracks and we only have 4. So we have to be a little creative there. I think it's going to end like this. So track 1 is going to be drums, bass and maybe the solo guitar. Track 2 is going to be the vocals and maybe the solo guitar. Track 3 is going to be the left guitar. Track 4 is going to be the right guitar. How are we gonna do this? We're going to start off with recording the drums. And since I'm a really shitty drummer, I asked Maarten from my band, Osgood Slaughters, if he could play the drums, and he did. So here's a little recording of that. I wish I could be happy!
Loopt ie?
Right, so we have the drum track right here. I think we might be able to hear it or not. Oh wait, yes, just like this. Track 1 is the bass drum on this one, this is the overhead and this is the snare. What we're going to do is we're going to ping pong these 3 tracks into the 4-track right here. But first we can do a little bit of I don't know what's called equalizing or something. A little more gain, a little more high, a little more low. Play. These are done. This is just the bass drum. Let's add a little low, a little less high. All right. Snare. A little more high, a little less low. All right. Overheads. A little more high, a little less low. All together. That's a fine sound, I think. We only had 3 mics for the drums, so yeah. You have to row with the rowings you have, you know, that's what they say in the Netherlands. We're going to ping pong them, and how do you do that? So this is the 4th track, and I can place on record the 4th track or record all the right panned sounds. Something like that it means. So I'm going to place this one on the right, and that means if I place this one on the right, this one to the right and this one to the right, so track 1, 2 and 3 will only have their right. You see? Only this speaker and nothing from this speaker, so only that one, the right one. If I press recording of record, these 3 tunes will all record on this one. So let's see what happens. So now I have recorded all the 3 tracks on this one track, track number 4. We'll take a listen, see how it goes. I think it's okay. So all the drums are on track number 4. Now we're going to do the bass guitar on track number 3 and then ping pong them together to another track. So let me show you my setup, my gear. I have a bass guitar over here. It's from the bass player from my band because I don't own a bass myself. It goes into a tuner thing, and that one goes into this Jekyll and Hyde. More balls, and that goes with a jack directly into track number 3. Up. It's like 1,000 degrees in Celsius. It's summer in the Netherlands, so I'm sweating. So I just started recording the bass guitar and I discovered that the track is incomplete. The ending is not right, or well, it's right. It's a right ending, but it's not the right ending. So we'll change up the ending a little bit, I think. It's a lo-fi cover anyway, so who cares? I recorded the guiding track with the guitar because I'm not that great of a bass player. You can hear it. Track and bass, take 2. So track 3 and 4 are the bass guitar and the drums, and we're going to ping pong these two to one track, and that's going to be track number 1. So same as we did last time, pan it to the left, this goes to the right, we don't need this one goes to the right and left and left. Alright, so next up the vocals. And that's a bit weird because now we have to do the vocal tracks and we don't have any guitar tracks. So we have to sing the vocals over the bass drum and over the bass guitar and the drums. And we have to do that first because otherwise we can't manage it on the tracks. And I will explain why. So this track right now has the drums and the bass guitar. So we can do one vocal, two vocal, and have two vocal tracks and ping pong that one to this track right here. If we want to do the guitar first, left and right, we only have one vocal left, but we want to have two vocals, so that's why we have to do the vocals first and the guitar comes after. I told you I secretly recorded a guiding track with the guitar guiding track, and that one comes in handy right now because we're going to do vocals, but we're going to listen a little bit to the guiding track as well. So it's a bit of a sloppy guitar track, but we don't need it anyway. We just need it for yeah, how do you say it? Toonhoogte. So let me show you this setup real quick. I've got a microphone over here. I don't know which one it is, but it records sound and it goes to this little thing, and that one goes into track 3. So it's time to start singing, and we'll have to do one more thing before. Close the window so no one can hear this magnificent singing voice. Try to get back to sleep, but sheets over my head, suffocating to my pillow, squeezing me ass tight in my flat. Squeezing me ass tighter, squeezing me ass tighter, squeezing me ass tighter, and I can't convince myself that I'm happy. Alright everybody, right now we have the bass guitar and the drums on track 1. We have main vocals on track 3 and backing vocals on track 4. And we're going to ping pong these two into track 2. But at the same time we're going to record a guitar part, the solo guitar, over the ping pong. So track 2 will have two vocal parts and a guitar part, the solo part. Now normally I would record the solo on the bass and the drum track, but if I do it like that, I cannot adjust the volume later on. So I have to guess the loudness of the guitar. And what I'm going to try this time, I'm going to record the solo guitar over the vocal track because there's no vocal going over the guitar, so I can adjust the volume of the guitar solo without adjusting the other volumes, I hope. So we're going to try that one, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we will see. The last doesn't matter anyway is a bit sloppy, but I don't think I can fix that easily because I have to redo both tracks and I really suck at timing, so it's just what it is. So this one has the drums and the bass, so this one has two vocals and a solo guitar. So next up, guitar left and right. Alright, mistake. Alright, so we've done the entire song. Everything's on. It's a wrap. And we have everything that we need. So on track 1 we have the drums and the bass. On track 2 we have 3 vocal lines and a solo guitar. On track 3 we have the left guitar, and on track 4 we have the right guitar. Got the vocal track in the middle. I want to do a little trick with the left and the right vocals, so let me show you. I have to do it manually. Better anyway. Just like that. I think we did quite good. Any questions, let me know. Any advice, any tips, let me know. And enjoy, everybody.
Replay the arguments and the words she said. Trying to back to sleep, the sheets over my head, suffocating through my pillow. Secret through my bed. Freezing my ears, started to muffle out the sound. My depths dark, and slow, my head begins to bounce. I'm tired, fucking losing, perpetually alone. Stay quietly, bitter and burn out all the time.